made it. We're down here. Just got we're not to where we want to camp yet. We got the packs. Got the packs loaded up. This one's about as full as it can go. Not too much stuff in there. Then we got the rail hauler loaded down with pretty much everything we need. It's a heavy pack for sure. We're gonna unload the bikes now, and then we're gonna go up that way. Hopefully we've got some sheds. Got 100% chance of rain and snow. Dark clouds on the way. We got snowed on the way here, and now as you can see, there's not even a drop of water on the ground, so who knows what'll happen. We're gonna get up there now, set up camp, try to find some sheds this evening, and then spend the day tomorrow. Just a quick trip, but it'll be fun. Hopefully we could stay dry and find some. Just made it to where it looks like we're gonna camp, right under this tree here. We'll be going up to this evening and tomorrow up in on those ridges there, looking for sheds. A lot of tracks. We're kind of late. It's almost May, but maybe we'll get into some. I can't believe how much this pack can carry. Things way out there, but got, I think, everything we need. So hopefully now we could throw some antlers on there too. Just got to camp, started looking around. We had some elk tracks, but then we also have that bear track right there. See that? So we aren't alone up here. There's the bone zone, hopefully. Now we got to get the packs unloaded and set up the tent before it starts dumping on us. And that's how fast the weather could change. Luckily, we got the tent set up within a couple minutes and the rain fly on it. Woo! It's gonna be an interesting weekend. Rain could be 10 times worse. It could be sunny, who knows? So not too bad of a start yet, for today. Got this deadhead down in this ditch we'll have to leave behind. In Utah, you can't take a deadhead without reporting it. There's that bear's track again, going up this trail. And then my dad found a pretty good sized deer shed, brown deer shed. Let's stay right there, let me see it. Good eye guard to it. He didn't match it up, but now we're gonna go up through that thick stuff and try to find some more. Some moss growing on this big old rock. Pretty cool. Yes, guys, I am pumped. After I just found that deadhead, I came down a little bit and I was looking in these trees thinking, golly, that looks like a good spot for a elk to bed, you know? And sure enough, right there is an elk shed. So I'm gonna go pick it up right now. Get the pick up right here. Sweet. Nothing too big, but it'll start the day. And I can't believe it, how many of these sheds we found down here have this little devil tine that grows up right there off his first point. All the elk antlers we find up here seem to have them, but maybe now we're hitting the zone. Wow, guys, shed hunting's pretty crazy if you think about it and how things work out. So I got that 5-point on my back, and my dad and I found him way up there on the other side of that. Met my dad, we came down here, decided to come up over to this burn on this other side, and I came down right in there, right there, And I got back on the other side, and what do you know? Elk shed right there. White one. And it looks like it's the other side to the one I just found. There it is. Can't believe how close I was when I walked by it on this big steep hillside. I glassed it up from right there. Well, I didn't really glass it. I could just see it. But it looks like the match. I mean, it's nothing big, but it's a start. Day 2, starting off all right. Walked about 60 yards from the bikes, and we're on the board. And it's looks like a last year's or even a year older than that. No, it's last year's. So we're in this open stuff too. Can't believe nobody found it yet. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Would have been a wide buck, pretty tall G2, decent 4-point. Heck yeah. Well, here's the bikes. There's my dad. There's his bike. And there's a 4-pointer. Booyah. That's funny. Brownie too. Nice eye guard. Wow. Whoop. Right off the little 4-wheeler road. Well, we cannot seem to find where the elk have shed in this area. New area though, so it's all right. We can learn from it, but it's cool country. Look at that. Not too many places where there's rock like this and big mountains up there. It's pretty cool area. Guys, just when you don't think you will find another antler, you always find one. I'm so pumped. I was telling my dad how my goal is to find an elk with antlers where the thirds go up to the royals. And I looked down just when the day was over and seen that. I don't think it's a giant, but its thirds go pretty dang close to its royals. Let's go check it out. Oh man. What a beauty. Holy cow. Definitely bigger than I thought it was. Wow. Look at that thing. Heck yeah. We gotta match it up. Where's the other side at? You guys ever tried these lunch on the run tuna salads? They're pretty cool. We eat them usually when we backpack in, but comes with some tuna stuff in a can, crackers to eat them with. Also gives you a nice chocolate chip cookie and even a fruit pack and a spork to eat it with. So those are pretty cool. We like these. Lunchtime on the mountain with a big old chalk, giant thirds. All right, that might be a wrap for, well, it is a wrap for this area. We ended up finding 5 deer sheds today, and then that big old elk shed. We didn't find the other side of it because I think he lost it 2 years ago in a big opening and someone would have got it by then. But not too bad for yesterday evening and then today, and now we still have a few hours of daylight left. We're gonna pack up the tent, head back to the truck, and just camp somewhere else for the night, and then maybe hit a spot in the morning. We'll see how it goes. But fun trip, learned some new area, and found some sheds. Pretty dang big one too. Alright guys, the trip is pretty much over. It's Sunday morning now, and we are getting ready to pack up and head out. We got the antlers there, big thirds, all the deer sheds, little raghorn set. We taped this guy out last night. 21.5-inch thirds, 56-inch main beams, and he would have scored, I think, 360 about if he had his other side. And then this bull here, you might recognize this antler on the right from the Extreme Elk Shed Hunting video. I picked that thing up that last time, and here's his other side. So I found that in the evening, and we came back the next morning to pick it up, the other side up. We had a good idea of where it was going to be, and we ran into two guys up there that had came in on four-wheelers we had hiked in. So we kind of told them the story and where it was going to be at, and so they said they'd help me find it. And sure enough, we're going about 50 yards apart from each other, and the dude face crushed me. He found it right in front of me, right where I was going. So bummed, because I would have found it and that would have been pretty cool to walk up on, but he got it, and so he took it home that day. He wanted to show it off or whatever to his family, and then so I met him on the way down this time, and I got it. So it's reunited, but look at how big that thing is. Would have went 360 about if his other sides weren't broken. We just gave him the credit for those two. But definitely a big bull. 55-inch main beams on this guy. Super cool. Giant. So now heading out. Hopefully we make it down again for a backpack trip to a spot we've been eyeing. But it was a fun one. Fun little overnight trip. And heading home until next time.